Say it, I hate to say it, but it's probably me.
I better turn that off before I get busted. Flag my video. What are I gonna do? Demonetize it? It is Friday. I'm trying to... I don't know what I'm trying to do, to be honest. Been a bit of a rough day. It's all good. I'll wait a few minutes and then we'll get the show started. But for now, I'm drinking Fireball and zero sugar Dr. Pepper and cream soda. It's not bad. I was going for the Cinnabon taste that my brother-in-law told me about. It's cream soda and Fireball. But I think I put too much Fireball. So it's more like bubbly Fireball. It's drinkable. Oh, and they're going to be gone tonight, so I'll be flying solo. Good times. Anywho, gotta say it before the show even started. Anywho. It's gonna be a really long freaking... Well, I'm like gone. I need to pull my shit together. I decided to go for a 2-mile walk just now. Got back just in time to set everything up, pour my drink, sit down in my chair, and get ready. So, hey, Nat, how's it going? Hey, Linda, hey, Impostor unite. Yeah. Something like that. I hate the service here in Sterling. Oh, so do I. Yeah, that would be Charter. So the only one that's worse than what am I using? Comcast. What happened? Hey Patrick, I didn't think you guys were gonna be here tonight. Nat, I'm not the real Nat, and alien took over my body. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's an old movie. I can even remember a lot of the scenes in my head. I know I said we wouldn't be on tonight, but hey, here we are. Yeah, cool. Impostor Nat. You okay? I missed the first minute and a half. It's just a day. So, what? I'm going to give it a few more minutes and I'll jump right into the impostorness. So, I think Angela and Patrick probably missed it, but I don't have cream soda, but I have Dr. Pepper and cream soda, 0 sugar. But it doesn't taste like Cinnabon. It's more like a Fireball that's bubbly because I put too much Fireball. So, thing changed. Well, glad you can make it. No, I am picking up Airbeth. It's the Verizon service that is screwing me now. Oh, good times. Gotcha, I hear you on that. It's been a rough day here too. Yeah, but I love that pillow. So, Linda Ray bought Trevor a pillow for his birthday, and it's a cassette tape. I want that pillow. I'm gonna have to get me one. It says it's handwritten Led Zeppelin on the top of it. It's awesome. I think it's pretty snazzy. So, I'm not a real writer. I just vomit words onto pages and call them stories. Well, that's what a lot of people do. Sometimes I feel that way too. Hey, Ron, how's it going? Hey, everybody, it's getting here, so I'll give it a few more minutes and I'll start. So fun, 2-sided, nice. Custom on both sides, that is so cool. I want that pillow. I want it bad. I'll have to get me one. So can you like have custom writing on it? That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if I can take a picture of one of my tapes. I still have tapes, by the way. Send one of my tapes. Give me a pillow of this. I don't even know if they work. I don't have a stereo that'll play them. I have a Walkman. I still have my original Walkman from the 80s. Wow. I do. I wonder if it still works. Drop some batteries in it. I'll have to find some headsets. Luckily, it's the standard 3.5 millimeter jack, so I'm writing a story about a crazy cult that makes people lose their minds. It's going pretty well so far. Awesome. I've lost my mind. It sounds like, is it a fiction or not fiction? Yeah, it can fit so many things nowadays. It's a autobiography. Yeah. Good times. Holy crap, what a week. Ron, I did get to play around with Kindle Create. I did that yesterday, uploaded it today. It's kind of cool. The formatting is kind of neat, but I don't know if I would use it to write anything. It's kind of limiting, but I guess if you're formatting for Kindle, it's a great tool for that. But yeah, I'll have to play with it some more. I think it's really cool that it'll let you add, like the table of contents was pretty cool. It pulled all the headers and everything and turned them into chapters. That was neat. It has all the template pages for all the stuff you want to put into a book. So yeah, on a formatting scale, so Kindle Create is kind of cool, but for writing, probably not so much. Okay, I think this is probably the biggest we're going to get. So it's more of a formatting tool, not the text editor. Yeah, that's why I figured by the end of it, I'm like, I don't know if I would actually use it for writing, but it is kind of cool from the formatting perspective. Like if you wanted to add drop caps to it, I couldn't figure it out. I messed around with it a little bit. Remember, it's not a review. It was just a first look, and I'll use it when I am done. But I think what I'll do is keep writing in Lieber, or maybe go to Scrivener and then paste it into Grammarly, bring it out of Grammarly, put it back into a file, and then slap it into Kindle Create. Anyway, I'm going to get started with the show now because I think this is probably the biggest audience we'll have for the moment. Remember, it's going to be like a quick show, and then we'll just hang out and bullshit and a lot of the good stuff. Alrighty. So I did a video about imposter syndrome a while ago, probably back in 2018. It's still on the YouTube channel somewhere. It was a long time ago, but a lot of writers will suffer through imposter syndrome. I'm not just the only one. There's like a lot of us. In fact, Twitter is like full of people that don't feel good enough or worthy of the success they've achieved. And my biggest issue is as a freelance writer. And for the longest time, I had a hard time accepting any kind of praise. Like the manager who I replaced used to say, you know, good job, you did good on this, and this is amazing and all that. And my default answer was always, I try. Well, I started trying to get out of that and start viewing myself as a professional, and so I changed my default answer to thank you. Big difference. And just that slight change made a huge impact on everything I've done since then. And so, like, even when there's a mound of evidence to the contrary, a lot of us will still think we're not good enough. Like, for the longest time, I was still feeling like I kind of suck, I'm a loser, yada, yada, yada. But then I started looking back on all the things I accomplished in Textbroker, and I've done 5,583 articles that were accepted by clients. 3 rejections. 2 of them weren't even my fault. So technically only 1 rejection out of 5,500. So even with that under my belt, there are days where I still feel that I'm not good enough, and I always strive to keep being better. And it's a pain in the ass. It's imposter syndrome can prevent you from really exploring just about anything in your life, and it's not just for writing either. We're talking about everything from not feeling good enough for someone you like, or not feeling good enough to apply for a job that you're overqualified for. Well, I wouldn't say overqualified. I should have applied at Screencast. Today I found out was hiring once. Blizzard was hiring. I should have applied to all those, but I didn't feel I was worth a damn, so I didn't. So, it's something that just doesn't affect writing. When you don't feel that you're good enough, it saps your motivation to apply for jobs or to take those chances on opportunities, or otherwise really explore your potential. Yeah, it really does a number on you, and it holds you back like a lot. And who knows where I would be now if I actually applied at Blizzard, which I should have, And now thinking back at it, that I should have applied to Blizzard, and I should have applied to Screencast and all those other ones that pop up periodically. But I didn't, because I didn't feel like I was good enough to do it. And yeah. So nowadays, I don't feel so bad about being a freelancer, though. The freelancing part of me is pretty much secure. It's the other stuff that I'm still battling through. Yay, because it's a lot of fun. And there's like all kinds of things that it prevents. So I'm going to go to chat here because I know that I'm really far behind now. It's fiction, kind of, from that. Ron says it's more of a formatting tool, not text editor. We did that. Did you figure out how to add links to Kindle Create? No. I was playing around with it, but I didn't. Diana says, Michael, I'm here. Are you feeling okay? The titles of your videos seem so negative. Well, today's probably not a good day. But I get it. I still have imposter syndrome even after succeeding in this amazing job. Diana. Yeah. Gladly accept a compliment, true or not. I have a hard time with the compliments. Still. And like, I'm always thinking they're just saying that to be nice, or they're being courteous, or they want something. That's the first 3 that goes through my mind. And so it depends on the compliment, really. Okay, here's a good one. Chris commented on my muscle development in the Buy Me a Coffee picture this morning. No. And so I'm like, the only thing I said thank you, but I'm like thinking about, I'm like, dude, I don't know if I really made that big of a difference. So that still kind of is a little hard for me to swallow, but yeah, it's hard for me to accept any kind of compliment. You are an OG to Nat. Nat says 20 plus years as a personal trainer, so I'm not short on confidence or positive thinking. Motivation can be an issue sometimes. Oh, see, I am lacking. Well, there's some things I'm confident about. Yeah, my phone. There are some things I'm confident about, and some days I can get positive thinking, but yay. But I think I'm having an episode right now. I'm bipolar 1, and so I think I'm having a downswing. So, yay. I know I'm not on medication, which I probably should be, but, fuck it. Nat says, but when I get around real published authors, I start to question my work and my prose and my education, etc. When I'm like dealing with writers, here's a good one. Scully, he has a YouTube channel. He's an author. He wanted to do a collab with me, and I freaked the fuck out. I panicked because he was published and I'm not, and I'm like, what the fuck do I have to bring to the table? I have no idea why you want to collab with me. Probably do one of your ASMR stories, which I could probably do, but it would probably freak me the shit out. But when I'm in, like when I go to WordCamp and I'm talking to people about WordPress and freelance writing, I'm a completely different person. It's like I am a good at what I do. And so I have a lot of confidence in that respect. But when it comes to other stuff, some things I panic and I don't know what to do. So I just kind of clam up most of the time. Smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. Diana says, yeah, motivation is a hard thing. Also discipline and consistency. Yes, consistency. Big fan of consistency, even though I'm not. I'm learning that, though, through my weight loss journey. That's good. Now it says, I have a lot of confidence, but it's not unshakable. I question my ideas a lot. Me too. I even questioned my fucking videos today. So, and then I mull over it for hours and like, should I do this? Do I want to do that? You know how many videos I've deleted because I didn't think they were worth it? Fuck. If you know how many stories I started that I've deleted because I thought they would suck. And it just, yeah, it blows. Diana says, Michael, it seems you really wanted to work for Blizzard. Yeah, I did until now. They don't have the, well, it's, their public opinion is not as good as it used to be. This was back in the day when they first were hiring for writers for, I think it was Diablo 3, like long time ago. So, but yeah, probably not today. Diana says, Michael, you have an amazing wardrobe. That is a genuine compliment from me. Well, thank you. I love my Hawaiian shirts. And this is one of my newer ones. Nat says, the cat is looming ominously over your shoulder. And she always looms ominously over my shoulder. This is my shadow. What's up, baby? Yeah. My shadow. Because this cat will follow me all over the house. No matter where I go, has to be underfoot, meowing at me the whole time. She definitely fits her name. Diana says, Michael, not to get too personal, but when I went on meds, my life improved dramatically. I was finally able to accomplish my goals. I was very hesitant to get help, though. I'm glad I finally did. I don't trust medications mostly because I have yet to come across any that actually worked. They put me on Escalith and Lithobid a long time ago. So lithium doesn't do dick for me. So, you know, whatever. I can adapt. I will adapt. I always do. Nat says, lurking cat just in time for Halloween. Yep. She's not exactly black, but like if I turn off the light behind me, all you see is her eyes and some of her lighter colors of hair. Alrighty, so what can you do to combat imposter syndrome? Well, some of the things that helped me throughout my career for the past almost 10 years. I've been doing this since 2012, January 1st, 2012. So almost 10 years exactly. Focus on your accomplishments. That's one of my big things is I look at, well, like I said, that 5,500 articles that I've done on TextBroker, that's just the tip of a very large iceberg. I have done more than 10,000 pieces of content for thousands of clients across the globe. And so when I start feeling like maybe I'm not as good as I think I am, I fall back on some of those things there. Like with blogging, I did 90 blog posts in 30 days. Burned myself out and almost gave myself a heart attack, but I did it. So there's like all kinds of accomplishments I can reach back and pull on. The only thing I don't have any accomplishments on is being creative because I never get to finish anything because I suck in that matter. I want to finish my ebook so I can get working on the other stuff I want to write. Force yourself to take steps outside of your comfort zone. So like with the WordCamp thing, I wasn't sure if I was going to do WordCamp very well because I'm in person. I am extremely shy. And so I was worried that I'm going to get out there to Kansas City. I think Kansas City was my first one. Was it Kansas City? Yeah, Kansas City was my first word camp. And I was like, I was afraid I was going to fuck something up. And so I'm like, you know what? We're just going to do it. You know, balls to balls, let's do it. So I went out and set up, and I talked to hundreds of people that day. And it was like a whole different part of my mind just switched on. And I was Mr. Professional. Bam. I was like rocking it all day. I was like, we were there for 3 days. And I went through a lot. So going outside of my comfort zone will let me know just what I'm capable of. And sometimes you think that you're not going to be capable of doing it, and then you do it, and then you realize, fuck, I could have been doing this the whole time. And so start kicking yourself in the ass. Yeah, I'm a big fan of, well, lately anyway, of pushing myself to see just how far I can take it. Whether, well, across a lot of different things. Well, that's a weird. Guess how cool Michael printed on the shirt. I don't know if I doubt that was to me. That was an email title. Here's a good one. Let others be the judge of what's good or not. That's one I still have a problem with. Like, I will get about halfway through a story and then I'll trash it. I'll think to I am my own worst critic. I will delete it. I get the voice in my head from my dad saying, "Oh, that's terrible," and all this other crap that he used to tell me back when I was very young. And so I'm like, you're right. Click, delete, gone. Instead, I need to start focusing on letting other people be the judge. Like, yeah, I can be hypercritical of myself. I could try to strive for perfection, but if I did that, then nothing will ever get published. So let's just push it out, and if somebody likes it, cool. If not, then try again. But I need to stop. I need to stop being the judge of my own shit. I think. Let's see. Sam says it's a lot of trial and error. Yeah. Nat says that helped a lot. Weird but true. You have a fear of finishing. Yeah, I have a fear of a lot of shit, actually. Nat says, first step, get over the fear of looking stupid and being unlikable. Some people will love you, some people won't. Exactly. Well, it's like with like with having the YouTube channel, and the Twitter accounts and all that I do. I tell everybody, you can't please 100% of the people 100% of the time. It's impossible. So when the trolls start coming out, just let it roll off your back, because there we go. Because they really don't have any say. That's the first time my monitor kind of went black from lack of movement. Anyway, yeah. So I lost where I was at. Oh well. Matt says, and sometimes being a jackass makes a person relatable. People who are too perfect are annoying. People who screw up are relatable. No, and I screw up a lot. And I make a jackass out of myself quite often. And then I'm just me. I write a story about imposter syndrome. I did it, then I read it and laughed my ass off. It was hilarious, but it was based on legit fears that many artists have. Yeah. Looking back at some of the stuff I've done in the past, it's like, I have no idea why I was so worried about it. Especially with when it comes to freelance writing, I did. I'm awesome. And there's like times where I'm like, what the hell was I thinking? And nowadays, after listening to some of the stuff that other male authors write in romance novels, I'm like, fuck, man, I could get published so easily. I'm a way better writer. So, yeah, people that watch and don't like you is still watch time. Exactly. It's all interaction. It's all engagement. Go ahead and hit the dislike button. Leave me a nasty comment. That still makes YouTube happy, which makes me happy. Huh. Yeah. So baby. Oh, what else do we do? I always keep learning to improve myself in my trade. That's one thing I push through a lot. Is I'm a big fan of learning. Especially like when I first started writing, I spent hours and hours learning how to do AP style English, how to handle customers. I mean, I researched a ton of shit, and it all worked to improve myself as a professional and as a writer. And the more I learn, the more confident I get. And yeah, there's times where like I got a troll on my blog a few weeks ago who liked the anxiety article I wrote about dealing with anxiety as a writer. But then he's like, but you had so many misspellings that, and this was supposed to be for writing, and so I can't really take it seriously. I'm like, A, I can't afford an editor. B, you're not supposed to edit your own shit anyway. C, I went through and there was nothing misspelled. In fact, I was so wound up about it. I even took, like, I went through with a fine tooth comb and researched everything. And, like, there was one error in the entire thing that I caught. And I even had Grammarly go through it. So I'm like, you know what? Just because you suck as a writer doesn't mean I did. So, you know, that's a troll. But it goes to show that sometimes you get triggered right and you start second guessing yourself. And then sometimes if you could take it too far and make matters worse. Luckily, I didn't. I knew that I had a fairly good feeling that he was full of shit, which he was. And but I just did still take about an hour of time to go through it and make sure that I was right, because, like I said before, you're not supposed to edit your own stuff. There's a reason. When it's fresh in your mind already thinks it's correct. So being able to catch some of those smaller errors is going to slip through the cracks. That's why sometimes it's better to go back maybe 3 or 4 days later and reread the post, because then you can find all kinds of junk that you missed. And so it was about 3 or 4 days after I wrote it. So I was able to catch, there was only one major error, and there was like three smaller things. It's like, if you weren't really nitpicking, you wouldn't even notice it. And so, yeah. Anyway, that's what I don't get. Like, a lot of these trolls would come out of a blog and give people shit about like their grammar and stuff, but they don't realize that you're not. It's really, really difficult to edit your own work, and so a lot of people really don't grasp that, except for other writers. And so, like, moving on. But anyway, I always work to keep improving myself. Like I said, I'll go through and research more, and trying to keep a handle on AP is such a pain in the ass, because like when I first started writing with Textbroker, one of the big reasons why I couldn't get a 4-star was because of my use of serial commas. And at the time, serial commas in AP style English was a big no-no, and I couldn't stop doing it. It took me forever to get that out of my head. Well, a couple years ago, I found out that, oh no, AP says it's okay now. Like, oh, fuck you. Excuse me. Yeah, it's so you always have to keep your thumb on the pulse of different styles of writing as they change, and Google, especially if you have a blog, because Google likes to fuck with me. They're stuck with me now. Such a pain in the ass, though. I spend more time reading the other crap than I do writing it. You're noisy. She's like licking her paw in my ear. It sounds like she's chewing on it. Okay, anyway, Here's a good one. Don't dwell on negative experiences. Learn from them and grow. I do a fairly good job of this on some things. Like, I don't believe anything is an absolute failure as long as you learn from the experience. Because if you learn something from the situation, then it just becomes a learning experience, which isn't a failure. Anytime you learn anything is never a failure. And so I don't look at anything as an absolute failure unless I keep doing the same shit over and over and over. At which point it demonstrates I didn't learn anything from it. So yeah, those are failures. But so I try my best to learn from my mistakes and move on. Don't dwell on them. It's really hard for someone who doesn't view themselves as being very good, though. You start dwelling on all kinds of shit. You do something wrong, and then you'll dwell on it. Like sometimes I'll say something, and I will dwell on what I said for days. I shouldn't. Or my imagination will run wild and fill my head with a bunch of things that aren't based in any kind of fact, and I'll dwell on that. Like, one of the articles I want to write, maybe I'll do a video about it, is imagination is the writer's greatest ally or worst enemy, especially if you don't. Yeah, yeah. It can be really bad because a lot of times, depending on the person, I will jump to the negative scenario almost every time. And then my mind starts throwing out all kinds of scenarios. And some of them are like off the fucking wall. Anyway, and the last thing is probably something that Diana brought up was never underestimate professional help, which I never get. I probably should, but I don't. I don't have the best of luck with any kind of doctors, whether it's physical or mental. And so it's really hard for me to like preach to go ahead and get yourself some professional help if you have an issue when I can't do it myself. But I have underlying reasons though, especially when it comes to doctors. But, it is what it is. I'm too old. Anywho, Sam says people that watch and don't like it still watch time. Okay, read that. Okay, we are leaving Sterling now, so I guess we are leaving the stream. Okay, well, have fun. I guess you guys will be here at about 9 or so, so that's good. So, anywho, the whole point of all this is to not let imposter syndrome ruin what could be an otherwise rewarding experience for you. That's everything from finding a date to trying out or applying for a job that you might think you're not qualified for. Because you never know. You could just find something that clicks perfectly. But you won't know unless you try. And otherwise, you really just won't know how far you can take yourself. So, there we go. Yeah, man, these are going to be short as fuck when I edit them. Alright, anywho. Now we're just going to sit here and hang out and drink. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me up on social media, Twitter or Facebook. No, probably not Facebook. Because I can't ever get Facebook to work right. So the only thing I actually can get to work right is Instagram, and I rarely use it. But Facebook, I'll get messages like hours after the fact. I think so far, the most responsive social media that I've been on so far has been Twitter. Even with YouTube, there's like a 30-second delay. So it is what it is, people. Oh, and then I've got a video. Let's see, I worked on a video earlier today. It was 9. What was it? 9 ways you can practice writing in between clients, or something like that. I got the idea from one of my viewers earlier today. I've talked about it several times, but I don't think I've ever made an actual video about specifically for ways you can practice writing as a freelance writer. So I'm hoping. I don't know if it's going to do any good. See, there we go. Impostor syndrome at work. I don't know if it's going to do any well. I don't know if it's going to. I don't know if it's going to do well. My phone. Is this a burger? Nope. Let's see. What is? Yep. Sorry, it's late. I fucking need glasses so bad. Ooh, that one looks tasty. Burger and fries. Looks like Swiss cheese. Mushroom Swiss burger. Tasty. I would like a burger. I haven't had a good burger in a long time. That's not true. I had the burger I had at Jack in the Box was pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So how's everybody's week going? Mine's been kind of blah. Well, the last half of it has been anyway. I need to drink more. Anyway, yeah, I'm like, oof. It is it halfway through the month now? Look at that. It is the 15th of October. We're halfway through October. And I have yet to go to Spirit Halloween. I want to get more decorations. I don't know if I have the money for that, though. I might. But I like Halloween decorations. I need to buy more. And I'm still looking for a stuffed Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. They had them at Walmart like last year, but by the time I went back to get it, they were gone. So it kind of sucked ass. Nobody else had them anywhere. So I don't know. But I'm hoping to find some more stuff for my decorations. When we come down, we'll go to Burly Burger. Ooh, cool. I could use a Burly Burger. I could use a birdie. Yeah. Yep, I don't know how that's going yet, but I'll figure it out. It sounds good. I could definitely do a burger. By then, I should be at my goal weight. Maybe. And then I'll gain it all back before I come home. Oh. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I hate doing live streams when I'm like this. I'm like, because I'm like boring and tired. Really at a loss. Still trying to build Evan's Ash costume. Got one more week before his big Halloween party. Are you doing the chainsaw on the hand? That'd be awesome. Are you doing it? Oh, what Ash costume are you going for? Because there's like, you can do the ripped up shirt with the cuts and all that from Evil Dead 2, or the whole setup from Army of Darkness, It's still wearing his blue shirt now, though. That would be a fun costume, I think. But then I would have to shave. I don't want to shave. I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween. I've got 2 weeks. Let's see, this week. Next week, the girls and I are going to stream Phasmophobia on Colorado Plays' channel. Love that game. I haven't played it since the updates, but that game scares the shit out of me. Oh, it's bad. In a good way, though. Like, my heart will start racing. Oh. And I guess they just added a bunch of stuff to make it better, so I'm pretty excited for that. First time playing it, I died. First map. I was the first one that goes killed. But it was a fun night. So we're going to be streaming that. Unfortunately, I'll be by myself on Halloween, so I might stream it by myself, or I don't know, maybe I'll just drink and set the candy dish outside. Non-imposter real Ryan Reynolds is in the house. Now where's my sandwich? Probably in your kitchen. I don't make sandwiches. I do. You know, I haven't had a good egg sandwich in a while. Egg and cheese. I should get some, cut up my onions, make an egg and cheese sandwich for lunch tomorrow. I got that Carb Smart bread. It's actually pretty good. And it has a much longer shelf life than normal bread, which is kind of worrisome in a way, in a sense. But then again, so do Twinkies. So, it is what it is. Yeah, Patrick is customizing the chainsaw we got from Spirit and the double barrel shotgun Nerf gun. They're painting it, but it's the blue denim version. Nice. Cool. You gotta send me some pictures of that. That'd be awesome. Lady, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the store. Oh, look. I have 10 new smart picks. Zeusk. I need to, like, delete all these freaking dating apps. Nothing but a waste of fucking time. And they're filling up my damn inbox. Yeah. I could be lame and just wear my Vault 111 outfit. I don't know if it'll fit right now, though. I've lost a lot of weight since I put that on. It'll be all kinds of baggy. Or I just put on my Deadpool jammies and chill out, I guess. I don't know. Kind of a bummer that Geeks of Grandeur don't do their Halloween party anymore. That was a lot of fun. Hey, Chris, how are you, sir? Oh. Is someone having a Halloween party? I was eating dinner. No, just hanging out. Hi, guys. How is everyone? Craptastic. Craptacular. No one's having a Halloween party. At least I'm not. The girls are going to be at their dance, and that's that weekend. Homecoming, I think it is. So, I'll be home alone. I think Sam's going to be here, but, eh. Hey, Patrick, let's see. Michael, how was the date? Did we already talk about it? No, actually. The date went well. We sat at the restaurant, talked for 2.5 hours. It was nice. I could go into further detail, but I won't. And just sat and talked is all. Michael, you can party with me. Yeah, but then I'd have to go to Vegas. I drink with you. Yeah. Cheers. I don't know. Just not feeling up to it, I guess. Michael, are you at least going to dress up? Probably. I usually do. There's been a few Halloweens that I didn't. Very few and far between. Normally, I would dress up in my Renaissance outfit, the swashbuckler with a rapier. But I don't know. It's just it's not as fun anymore. About myself. All my kids are growing up. No one wants to hang out and go trick or treating. They're way old to do trick or treating, but still, that's right. I will find something to keep me occupied. Oh, like I said, I'll probably wind up just streaming Phasmophobia. I don't know. That's not really. I guess you can play it by yourself, but it's better if you play it with more people. But how about I just scare the shit out of myself? That sounds good. We'll do that. So I'll probably just stream Phasmophobia by myself. Whereas Russian Babe, she'll cheer Michael up. I doubt it. Yeah, because that's all I need now is a spam bot. I'll be fine. Yeah, eventually. Oh. On the upside, I did lift way more weight today than I thought I was going to. I'm telling you, the lat pull downs, cranking those out. I added 5 pounds to the flies, added 5 pounds to the chest press. And actually was able to complete all my, I did 300 reps, 16 sets, 15 sets, 16. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was 16 sets, 300 reps of everything. Not everything, but 300 reps total. So it was kind of cool. And my chest is getting hard. To poke myself. I'm like, ooh. And let's see. And here we go. Ron, work your magic. It's all good. I'm just like, I don't know. My mind is mush. So we're going to have, so we have gone 47 minutes without talking about Michael's delts. The delts are coming in though. So actually we did like before, I think before you came on, we were talking about imposter syndrome, and I said how you were pointing that out in the Buy Me a Coffee article I wrote this morning, and I still feel it's hard for me to accept compliments. So when you point it out, I'm like, to me, it's just me. So, can you hold a pencil with your chest? No. You guys asked me that last week. It's not going to miraculously appear out of nowhere. Be happy if I can hold a bowling pin at this point. Cool. Yeah, it's not just that, Patrick. There's just a lot of things going on today or this week. So, Angela, I can. Yeah, you should be able to. I can't. Nope, not quite. Not there yet. Keep in mind, I am rebuilding myself from scratch. I've never ever put in any kind of work lifting weights of any kind since high school. And even in high school, all I ever worked on was my legs. Part of that is because I rode my bike everywhere. And so, as an adult, never once gave a rat's ass. And then in 2015, I started doing more dumbbell stuff. But this year has been the most I've ever put into it. So I'm literally building myself from scratch. So I've got a long way to go. Hey, buddy, I don't know what I missed in the first half of the stream, but hang in there, buddy. You're a badass, and life is pretty good overall, besides Monday is coming. Yeah. Every day's Monday to me. Yeah. The only positive of being overweight is having big boobs. Yeah. And that could be said for guys as well. Doc, I can vouch for that. My boobs are awesome. Yeah, I got a B cup going on here. Hold on. I can to ladies. Hold on, I can to ladies. Not sure what that meant. You can hold on to ladies? Oh, you can too, ladies. Oh. So you can hold a pencil. Oh. Well, aren't you fancy? Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You need but two things right now, Jack and shit. Jack left town. Michael, if you ever need to talk, I am here for you. I know I love your rants. You know I love your rants. Yeah, I know. Right now, there's really nothing talking is going to fix. So, just gotta go through the motions. So, Patrick can do the pencil thing. There's a lot of things you can do with a pencil. Patrick used the wrong version of 2. It burns. Patrick can hold a whole can of pencils in his beard. Probably. Patrick's beard's pretty thick, so you can probably like stick all kinds of shit in it. Yeah, like tie fireworks and go as Blackbeard. Fire maybe. We can go as pirates. Oh, if I only had, I could probably do a pirate. You know, I should do a pirate and then play raft. Be a pirate on the open sea with raft. Or maybe I could do a pirate while playing Subnautica. Remember, Patrick don't English or grammar. Yeah, the phone does. He grammars properly. That's why, you know what? I ought to make that shirt and sell it. And actually, I wonder how much it would be, how much effort it would be to have Sam and her cousin make those I grammar properly shirts. That the tank top I was wearing that has I grammar properly, and it's like a hologram typeset. It's really cool. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've worn it a couple of times. How hard it'd be to make those and sell them. Or, I don't know, I could probably get on like Teespring or something. I was thinking about doing that anyway. Take some of my sayings from live streams and throw them on shirts and shit. I would love to have I grammar properly coffee mug. But then my kids would break it. Hey, leave Patrick alone. Everyone knew exactly what he meant. Yeah, I had a fork in it once. I bet you could probably stick a spoon in there. Oh, I don't see how I can't, like, right now it's starting to itch, so I'm gonna have to trim it. I can't see how you guys can grow it out so thick. It bothers me, and I don't want to sit there and worry about dropping food and picking fries and shit out of my beard. So, fork in my beard. Oh, fork, what the fuck? I think a spoon would be cooler. Or butter knife. Go sit down while you're camping, have a spoon, fork, and a butter knife sticking out of your beard. A holder. Like, if I can, even when I just barely start feeling the mustache hairs curling over my lip, it bothers the shit out of me. So, I don't see how you guys can grow it out so thick. Each their own, I guess. This is actually the longest I've ever had kind of my little scruff going. Normally I have a goatee, but a couple years ago I decided to just do the whole facial scruff thing. And I like it. I will never shave everything off because I can't stand the way I look shaved. Oh yeah, I don't like it. So I will probably never shave it off. So I saw this image of a foot with a pencil going all the way through it, and the caption read, "I wish this was you." I've never had anything go through my body before. I've stuck a piece of shoe up against the bone inside my foot with a rusty nail. Um, let's see, what else have I done? I've scraped and scratched and gouged damn near every square inch of my body at some point with some random thing. Road rash. I've pulled dime-sized rocks out of my kneecap. That sucked. Actually, it wasn't really all that bad. I was bowling, and I was putting on my bowling shoe, and I saw like this big whitehead. I was on my kneecap. Like, what the hell is this? I was like right underneath the kneecap, right where your shin connects your knee. So you got that soft spot there. So I like being being a boy. I popped it, and I noticed on the inside. I mean, this whitehead was like that big. It was huge, and so when I popped it, I saw something. There was like all that pus came out, and there was like this black object inside it. Like, what the hell is that? So I started digging it out, and I pulled out it was about a half the size of a dime piece of asphalt from my knee. And what happened was one day I was riding my dad's bike, and the chain broke. Well, my foot went straight into the ground. The pedal hit my shin, and I rolled for about 10 feet. I was hauling ass. And so that's the only thing I can think is somehow during that wreck, a piece of asphalt got stuck into my knee. So that it wasn't bad. It healed over. It's a scar now. But I think it was one of the grossest things I've ever pulled out of my body. A fork can hold on better than other utensils. Yeah, I bet. You got that. It's got 4 tines there, man. Dude, I get fine hairs on my upper lip, and even that is super annoying to me. Yeah, well, for a girl, I bet. It's like, do I have a Fu Manchu going on? I don't get you spliced your foot open falling off the mountain. I don't remember cutting my foot open on the mountain. I did put a machete through it on the mountain. I hit right between the nerves, and apparently I missed every vein because it didn't bleed either. It was deep. I was cutting a piece of wood out there, or a branch. I had the machete, and I was cutting us a path, and it went right through my foot. Right, the tendon that connects your foot to your leg, right in between there. Whack. So I have gotten so lucky. I should have died from tetanus, blood poisoning, West Nile. West Nile was horrible. God, she death a lot. He's gunning for me. I can't imagine. Oh, I did. Yeah, and I did fall off the mountain. That's right. I forgot about that. I can't imagine having a beard. Speaking of which, D-Bag likes to stroke his. It's kind of gross, actually. I like the scruff thing, so I can do the whole. I do it a lot, actually. I noticed. And he rubs his beard on things, as you know. Yeah, I bet he does. Now, Doc, is his chin strap or a real full beard? Chin strap. That not a beard, sorry. Yeah, that's why I didn't call mine a beard. It's more mine is scruff. I think of mine as more of a scruff going on. So I like to stroke my scruff. I'm going gray. I was going gray a long time ago. You know, I started growing gray when I was I think I was like 30. As soon as my daughter was born. Holy shit, yeah, I was 30. Everybody's 16. So I was 29. As soon as my 16-year-old was born, I started getting gray hair in my head, and then I started getting gray in my beard. So, yay, girls. It used to be longer since then. He hasn't rubbed it on anything. Mike, he has a beard. Michael, I know what you're going to say. Yeah, I bet. No, probably not. I bet you probably didn't. And now Patrick has a beard. Yeah, Patrick's got a beard. Now, Patrick is like, um, I think Patrick's beard is probably thicker than Leonidas in 300. I can't remember. Gerard Butler. I think Patrick's beard's bigger. That's not a beard. Now this is a beard. Thump. Oh. Now see, that's Patrick could go as Leonidas. Get all oiled up and shit, wearing your Spartan clothing. That could probably be the deformed guy that was in the movie. I think I did. It's really dirty. No, I was just gonna say on her inner thighs, but you know. Chris, that completely went way over his head. How do you do peanuts sound going over his head? No, I was saying like that's no that I got it. Like, yeah, that's from Crocodile Dundee. That's not a beard. This is a beard. That's why I was like flipping up my knife. I got it. Now that fucking scene in the movie's going through my head. Everybody wanted a Bowie knife after that movie. One of my coworkers has a long, full beard and he wears a beard mask. It's weird. Why the fuck would anybody wear a beard mask? I'm like, well, whatever. Well, we'll airbrush the abs on that. We'll have to. I don't know. If I stick to my plan, I'll have abs by Thanksgiving. That's what I'm hoping for. I should be fairly close to my goal weight by Thanksgiving. So all I got to do is work on muscle definition and building. So we'll have to see. I lost 3 pounds so far this week, which is kind of crappy compared to what I could be doing. I had a few bad days. Being a stress eater blows, and I kind of went overboard yesterday and the day before. So when I get a boyfriend, I'm going to make him do that to me. What, rub his beard between your thighs? No, Michael, I don't get it either. The whole, the beard, or when I love when people are walking through the store and their masks are like down here, so they're still breathing out their nose. I'm like, that's kind of defeating the purpose because it's still aerosolized. But, I've been vaccinated, I've been exposed to COVID twice. I can't remember the last time I got sick from a corona type virus. I don't get the flu. That's part of my whole shtick of being immoral, is that I don't get sick. So I only got the shot so that everybody else around me feels comfortable. I don't get sick. So there is that. But still, if you're going to wear a mask, wear the fucking mask. It's like, put it on your face, man. And then they say, oh, but then I can't breathe. I'm like, okay, so next time you have open heart surgery, you let your doctor know that, hey, doc, you don't need to wear that fucking mask because I don't believe in him. Yeah, let's see how well that goes over. Bunch of jackasses. We'll go on a rant about maskless people. And the fucking shot. I mean, it's a free vaccine. Just fucking get poked. I mean, you have to get poked before you can go to school anyway. This is just getting poked as an adult. Most of us like to get poked. Not with needles, but still. But they're worried about that microchip. Like, you are giving our government way too much credit. You think anybody's going to develop a microchip that can fit through the head of a fucking needle to get injected into your body and actually be able to transmit? Because the amount of power it's going to need to transmit anything is going to be enormous, especially for something that fucking small. So you can't really. Why? Do you really think that we are that intelligent that we can make microchips and shit for tracking purposes that are that big or that small, rather? No. As a species, we suck. We are nowhere near that level of sophistication. And then, oh, my favorite is when they're like all kinds of butthurt about being tracked by this little teeny microchip that comes out of the fucking needle, but yet it's okay to carry your phone around. Okay, your phone is more of a tracking device than anything else, so you know, you do you, boo. God, people. You know, I have such a high opinion of humanity, but people on social media make it so fucking difficult. You know, this is why aliens don't come down to visit. Oh, they'll fly over, but they're not going to land. They're like, fuck no. It's like, we are the ghetto of the universe. They just kind of fly by with their windows rolled up. Don't stop, honey. Don't stop. They're afraid that if they land, they're going to steal their tires. Just strip down their spaceship. You do you, boo. Welcome to the ghetto of the galaxy. Oh, man. That was kind of off in left field. Oh, so anywho, yeah. I don't think I'll grow up much further than this. Like right now, like I was looking at it the other day and like there's like one white hair that was sticking straight out, so I pulled it, yanked it out. But I can't grow it out that far. I get itchy. I don't like shit sticking to it. I don't like when I eat soup, it gets in my mustache and like, I like it to be smooth and just flat. I don't like hair sticking straight out. And being the wavy haired curly person I am, it just makes it worse. I just, yeah. I'll stick with the scruff look. Who's scruffy looking? And I used to shave it way shorter than this. I would like the 5 o'clock shadow look is what I normally stuck with a long time ago. I'm dropping viewers. I agree. I still prefer clean shaven. I could never do clean shaving. I don't like my cheeks are fat. I don't like it. So no, I won't do clean shaving. I mean, it would have to be a really special occasion, and it would have to be something fucking amazing for me to shave all the way. Not gonna happen. Sorry. Ever. Even like I told Sam, but when I lose all my weight, they can wax me. And so I want to wax my entire body. That's probably going to be a video on crossing Colorado when they wax me, because it's funny. But even after that, I'll still have my scruff going. So makes Ben look so much younger, though. Yeah, but also makes them look so much douchier. I mean, I don't want to look younger. I'm distinguished. I am Sean Connery. Everybody wants to fuck Sean Connery. You get to a certain age and you just don't care. So I am wise. I'm old. I embrace it. It's like Sam once asked me. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Sam once asked me if I was going to dye my hair when I got older, or if I was just going to go get older with Grace. I'm like, you know what? I ain't got to dye my hair. I might dye it for fun, like I'll turn it blue or something, but I would never dye my hair natural colors just to try to fool myself that I'm 30 years younger. No, I'm 45. I feel 45. Actually, I feel 95, but that's aside from the point. I'm old. Really no sense in denying it, you know? Like I'm not looking to date some 20-year-old. I'm I have a hard time trying to find date 30-year-olds. So I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna die. No. I'll go old gracefully. I'm never gonna be one of those women who doesn't shave her armpits. Yeah, yeah. Speaking from a guy's perspective, that's the last thing I want to smell on a woman. I'm telling you. Like, look, is here, OMG? Yep, the real Ryan Reynolds. But yeah, so I had a pink mohawk for a bit. See, that would be fun. I would probably dye my hair for fun stuff like that, like Pepsi can blue, or maybe I'd go green for Halloween or something. I don't know, maybe Christmas. But as for like dyeing my hair natural colors so that I can be what? So I can attract a 20-year-old? No. One thing, I will not date anybody in their 20s because that is a whole world of drama. B, that's creepy as fuck. And C, I have a strict rule of never dating anybody who would be younger than what my daughter would be today. So, that'd be 28. So, yeah, not gonna happen. Besides, there's a lot of sexy 40-year-olds out there. He's your fairy godmother. He came when you needed him most. You know, that'd be nice. I'm I'm not in a very good headspace, guys. I'm sorry. It's been happening a lot lately, huh? I don't know. Probably go for another walk after this is over. Let's get liquored up and go for a walk drunk. I can walk up to Walmart. No one would even notice that I'm drunk. He fits right in. Yeah, I'm not going to get drunk off this. I have to drink a lot more than that. Which is weird. I've had quite a bit, so I'm not... I guess I'm kind of buzzing. Not too bad. Oh... You know... I don't know. My mind is mush. It's okay, Michael, you don't have to apologize. Yeah, I do. No one wants to sit here and watch some depressed 45-year-old drink his sorrows away with a fireball. I'm trying to be peppy. But some days I just can't be. Who you calling godmother? I'm his daddy. Yep. Who's your daddy? Bend me over your knee and spank me. What? Shadow. Yeah. Well, you're the one who got down. Why are you bitching? What is your issue? Hmm? Oh, no. No. Oh, come on. There you go. I do. You do what, Michael? We love you. I love you guys too, but you know, there's only so much they can do online. Huh. Yeah. You gonna purr in the microphone so everybody can hear you? Let's do it. Might get happy. Let's do what? Kitty knows that Michael is sad. Yeah. Shadow, I don't know, because Shadow's just a needy bitch. Okay, I don't know if she cares if I'm happy or not. You're just needy. You're just needy. Yeah. You're a pretty girl. Max usually bugs me when I'm depressed, though. Max is my big black one that usually comes on camera, but she's out in the living room tonight. And I shut my door. Is that what it is? Are you bugging because the door's shut? I'm like, I want to go outside. You want to go out in the living room? That why you're bugging? Need me brushed. She won't let me brush her. But you're so soft. Oh, she has the softest fur. Like, I can shove you down my pants. You're so soft. Ah, really? Yeah. So soft, eat it. Anyway. Anything put on you Halloween costume for everyone? What? Well, studies have shown that purring inspires cellular healing. If that was true, I would be the cellular equivalent of a 2-year-old. I am surrounded by cats that purr on a regular basis. Probably why I'm not dead. Michael, I can verify that when you're feeling sad and stuff, half a bottle of Tito's will fix it right up. It's so nasty. You'll forget whatever you were thinking about. And then we chase it with milk. Actually, Fireball usually does pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't pour myself enough. And it's in the kitchen. Is Patrick speaking English? S'il vous plaît. Habla español? Sprechen Dutch? Parlez-vous français? Quack. Good God. What you eating it? Yeah. I start cursing in Navajo. Anyway. God, the one bad thing about her though is that she gets her claw stuck in my freaking shirt all the goddamn time. She'll be laying here all nice and calm. She'll reach up and get one claw stuck in like a tank top, like way the fuck up here, and then put a hole in my shirt. Don't chew on me. You don't need to. You don't need to nosh on me. Ow! She's a biter. You don't need to chew on me. You don't need to chew on me. I don't know. I'm not. I know a little teeny bit of French, not very much. I could probably pick up a lot if you did it in German. More fluent in German, and trying to think of something else I would be able to read. I can read some Spanish. Yeah. This is America Speak English. I need to speak to a manager. Oh, Chris is going Karen. Some people. You know, I do kind of side with that though. Like if I was to move to Germany, I would learn to speak German. If I ever go to Italy, I will try my hardest to learn Italian. And I have been working on a little bit of Italian. So, ich liebe dich, mein Liebling. I know what that one is. And yes, I love you guys too. Ich bin gut. Gut. I don't know what the goot is. I'm catching the first of it though. I do know what that means, Michael. Yes, I do. In fact, that's what one of the first things I ever learned in German actually was my grandma. She would tell me stories about the two lesbians that she worked with at the IRS, and this was back in the 70s and 80s, so it was kind of not really widespread. And they would like speak to each other in German. And the first thing my grandma taught me was they would say "Ich liebe dich, mein Liebling" to each other, and so it was first thing I learned was "I love you, my darling." So, hello, KDC. I am good in German. Awesome. My first ex, not Sam, but Sherry, is fluent in speaking and writing in German. So I did quite a bit of that. What was great was when, oh God, there was like this one. We were living in Utah, and there was this. I'm trying. I can't remember if it was a Mexican missionary or if it was somebody in the neighborhood came over and started speaking Spanish to her. And like we don't know it. And so she just decided to whip out some German. It's like so there like three different languages going on here. Like what the fuck? It was a confusing day. Actually I don't think you do. It means that you are good in bed. So that with that second one, yeah, I didn't know. I knew that it was along those lines. I just didn't get the bed part. And yeah, according to everybody I've ever been with, there's a reason they won't leave me alone. Why is Diana speaking German and French? Why not? I have no idea. Let's see if the censors foreign swear words. Madre. Madre. I know a little bit of both German and French. I can cuss in 9 languages. I can do it in. God, I can't remember. Maybe not, because I used to be able to swear in Japanese, but I can't remember. I can swear in Navajo. Klingon. Trying to think. German is the one that I know the most of. Part of that was because I was taking a German class when I was at the IRS because I was going into criminal investigation. And then my next stop after CI at the IRS was going to be the FBI. But then I hooked up with Sherry, and my life took a turn for the worse. So, needless to say, I'm not in the FBI. Ja, maybe ich bin gut in bed. Ah, okay. Well, you wouldn't know. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to think of. Yeah. I can't remember most of it. God, I'm old. When I visited Germany, these two guys hit on me. I had to reject them in German. 9. Michael, I had my second interview for the copywriter job the other day. It went well. Awesome, KDC. I hope you get it. That's awesome. Good deal. How dare you underestimate my sexiness? I wasn't underestimating anything. I was saying that you wouldn't know if I'm good in bed. So there's that. Very few people know, actually, because I'm not the hoe. I can count on both hands how many people I've been with. And that's because stuff like that to me is more, I take it seriously. I don't just boff whoever comes around. There's quite a bit more to when I'm intimate with somebody. So there's not very many. They said 9 sag to see and left me alone. No. I don't know that one. They said no to something though. See, I can pick up bits and pieces of German. Way to go, KDC. Good luck with that. Yeah, I agree. They said they'll be back with something early this coming week. Awesome, dude. That's pretty cool. Good job. I hope you get it. I need to find me a copywriter. I need to go through the rest of the resumes next week. I have to settle on somebody because I need another writer, and I'm just gonna. I don't know. Maybe I should just hire somebody to say fuck it. Hey, where'd that? Oh. So, Splenda in wine is good. So here's a Splenda packet. And I'm going to do a Pinot Noir. It's the one that my son gave me for my birthday. I've been working on it for the past couple of weeks. And yes, I am chasing Fireball with a red wine. Because I'm from Colorado. We can mix our shit. Oh, I can't. I can tell you stories of the shit that I've mixed, and never got sick. But I never get hungover either. That's because I know how to handle my liquor. I'm a lightweight. Don't get me wrong. I'll get liquored up pretty quick, but I know how to handle it, and I know how to avoid having a hangover. So, thank you guys. You are welcome, KTC. That's pretty exciting. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully you get paid what you're worth. Is it a job or are you going to be a freelancer? Because if you're being a freelancer, try to get yourself on a retaining contract. Retainers are awesome because you're paid whether there's work or not. So there's days where I work 20 minutes a day, but then there's days where I'll put in 12 hours. So it kind of balances out at the end of the day or at the end of the week. But those days where it's like everything's like done inside of 30 minutes and go fuck off the rest of the day. It's great. Oh, I miss those days. They want me to do a lot of stuff, Michael. Thankfully, not a lot of blog content though. I got tired of writing blogs. I know I liked writing blogs. I lost one of my writers last year because of that. He didn't want to write blogs anymore. He was more of the techie person though, so he wanted to do more of the technology side of web hosting. So he decided to go on, which was sad because he was a great writer and long-winded, but he was really good. And so yeah, it happens. This guy came right up to me and said, "Du bist schon." That means you are pretty. Like, okay, it was an interesting experience. Yeah, well, you are. We've already established that, Diana. You have no problem in the looks department. It's a full-time job working remotely and project based. Awesome. Still, that's pretty cool. I like working remotely. I can work from anywhere. So like, Mom keeps trying to get me to move back to Utah. I am Colorado. I would miss Colorado. Every time I'm home in Utah, I do get homesick sometimes. But then when I come back to Colorado, I remember why I love Colorado. This is my home. I'm Denver. So congratulations, KDC. You really are kicking butt. Yep. Yes, he is. KDC kicks butt with a job. So that's pretty cool. Michael, that was 10 years ago. Oh, wait. It was still overweight from French pastries. I was still overweight from French pastries. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm overweight. Actually, a lot of my weight's is turning into muscle, so it's getting pretty cool. I looked at myself in the mirror without my shirt on the other day, like, oh, my boobies are taking shape. There's Max. I thought you were outside. No, this is Max. She's my alpha. It's my big girl. There's not enough room for up here, though. There is not enough room up here for you, Max. Yeah, a big girl. This is the one that cuddles with me. She smashes into me. She lays her head on my shoulder. She's a very affectionate cat. Huh. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm back. Had a phone call. What are we talking about? I don't know. To be honest, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Talking about how we were talking different languages, and um, KDC is getting a job probably, hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed. Yeah. Oh, you know what I should do? I should make a video on like the top 10 mistakes copywriters make that piss me off. I was actually planning on doing that last year, and I even had a spreadsheet of all the different mistakes all my writers make. I'm like, I'm going to make a video of what not to do. Do not do these things. Well, things got put on the back burner and set aside, and I started doing other crap like normal. So I'll have to see if I can find that spreadsheet and try it again. Because there's some things that are like, I don't know. But, see, I had one writer who would constantly never capitalize I if it started a sentence, like in the word it, or I, or any other word that started with I would never be capitalized if it started a sentence. Like, does your shift button not work when you're typing? What the hell is wrong with you? Then I have one who puts in way too many commas and has way too long of sentences, and you have to start breaking those up. Nobody wants to read a 150 word sentence. So got to break him of that. He got to get him to do more sales stuff. You can put in a link to something we're selling without making it sound salesy. It's pretty easy. One sentence is all you need, and as long as the link is coincidental. So it's like, works perfect. Google's happy, we're happy, we might make a sale, but he keeps forgetting to put that in there. So, and now Shadow's upset because there's no room up here because Max is in my lap. Thank you, Diana. I've been going to the gym for a while now. I am comfortable with my body. However, I think it's time to get a six-pack, right? I have been crunching. I do the ab crunch machine. I've been crunching 135 pounds. I do that 60 reps every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So all I can think is, I bet I have one killer fucking six-pack going on underneath this beer koozie. So I just need to lose the rest of this junk. And I bet I'd have abs. So that's where I'm at. And I'm trying to stop my boobies from being flabby. So that's where I'm working at. And it's getting there. Like, I saw myself in the mirror, like I said the other day. I was looking at, I'm like, oh, my God. So I am 45. And I want to be looked at like a piece of meat. Just once. Just to see what it's like. And I've got a long way to go. There's no doubt. But like if you look at the side-by-side photos on Crossing Colorado, there's a huge difference. Especially my back, my shoulders, and my triceps and my biceps. So it's getting pretty cool looking. The low belly fat is hard to lose. It is if you're not paying attention to carbs. If I stick with my net 600 calorie diet and I keep the carbs low, I actually lose weight pretty fast. Always have. The last couple of days kind of sucked ass. So I'm a stress eater, and when I'm depressed or anxious, I binge. And so the last couple of days have been kind of hard on me. So it's not too bad. Yeah. I just gotta stick with it. Is all. My goal is to, by the time I go to Thanksgiving, Patrick's going to take me to Birdie Burger, and I'm going to look like a Greek god getting a burger. I'll even pose for Instagram. Probably not. I am a Sam is the first one that I will point out that I am a prude. Even if I had the most amazing sexy body, I probably still wouldn't take off my tank top. I am just that way. But I might, I'll do it for crossing Colorado for before and after pictures. But it'll be extremely rare for anybody to see me without my shirt on, no matter what my size. So people will get upset being objectified. Michael, I want to be your piece of meat. Yes, right. I am Generation X. We don't care about that kind of crap. I want to be looked at like a piece of meat. You're part Greek, Michael? No, but I will be a Greek god. I am mostly German and English. Kind of a odd combination when you think about it. But let's see, my great grandpa, great grandpa came across in, I think it was the late 1800s. Yeah. And from England. I think it was Manchester. And then the Helm side, I'm mostly German. So, he's half German. I wouldn't say half. Like a large portion is German. Between German and English. So, and then grandma's Polish, so we have a little bit of Polish in us. And grandpa was German. My great grandpa was English. So that makes grandpa English. Who I suspect killed his wife. That's a story for another tale or for another day. But I did some searching in my family history, and there were a few things that happened back then that are questionable. I mean, fuck, even look at the picture of the guy. He looks like a serial killer. I've hailed from killers and whores. Good times. Yeah. But yeah, no, KDC's got it right. I mean, I've never been objectified. Like I said before, like I think it was a Monday or last Friday's podcast where I'm like, when I moved here in 2001, I was at we're in downtown Denver and we're watching the firework display. I got my butt pinched. I took that as a compliment. Like I was geeking out about it for like months. Like, oh, somebody pinched my butt. Oh, it didn't matter who it was. Somebody pinched it. Could have been some big biker guy. It doesn't matter. Somebody thought it was worth grabbing. And nowadays, though, my God, I mean, they would take to Twitter and cancel the fuck ever, whoever did it. And like, to me, that is like a compliment. And I kind of miss that. So yeah, there's part of me that's like, I want to be objectified. I want to be in that group. But yeah, I guess it's just the generational thing, because I took it as a compliment. I got pinched twice that night. Unfortunately, the one I did catch pinching my butt, she was kind of cute, but she was also holding on to some of the guy. So the smell of weed was strong in the air. So I'm not really sure if it was one of those logical things. She was high or drunk, maybe a bit of both, and she just reached out and pinched them, whatever was there. But I don't know. I guess I'm weird that way. Yeah, but I think it'd be. I don't know. I've never seen myself as an adult at 200 pounds. I've always been kind of a big guy. When Sam and I hooked up when I was 22, I weighed 210 when we got together. And I'm 6 foot tall and I carry my weight very well. But even then, I was never really defined or anything. I wasn't like obese or fat or blubbery, but um, I've never I've never seen what I looked like as an adult as being muscly. So I'm kind of excited. Um, I've been increasing the weight every time I go, which I didn't think I was going to do, but I started doing the flies today. I was doing 100 pounds, and I'm like, holy shit, that is so light. So I jacked it up to 105. I did the chest press, and same thing. I'm like, you know what, crank that up to 70, 75 on the chest press, and then the lat pull down that did 105. And so I usually increase things by 5 pound increments just to hit my point of where I start struggling at the end of it. And so it's been working out. Yeah. It's getting there, and my shoulders kind of ripple when I move them, which is funny because my son was giving me shit a couple of months ago. He's all talking shit like he wanted to fight me. So I stood up and I didn't even flex. I just moved my arms and my freaking, my shoulders rippled. He's like, never mind. Got the muscle ripples. Like, that's right. You're about to kiss your own ass. You ever seen the inside of your colon? I had a friend in Chicago who grabbed me down there while in French class. She was rubbing my leg and slowly moved to the Kinko reference 101. What's this new sense? There you go. Sometimes. I really like French class. I'm proud of you though, Michael. I hope you both become hot pieces of meat. Yes, I want to be a hot, steamy piece of meat on someone's plate. Medium rare. The side of fries. That's my goal for the end of the year. I'm ending the year on a high note. Yeah, I would like to be able to take off my shirt and not scare little children and old people. But thank you, KDC. I've never put in this much effort. It's kind of cool. I didn't think I was going to be one of those type of people that would like the gym. I've always been a big fan of exercising before first thing in the morning, simply because there's a lot of mental benefits to exercising right before work. There's a lot of studies that show how exercising improves brain power and functionality. And for a freelance writer, that's the most important organ is your brain. So definitely exercising, give yourself that boost. It doesn't just help motivation, it helps focus and processing information, memory, all the things that you need as a writer. So I've always been a big fan of working up a sweat for the first thing in the morning. So this is the first time that I've actually added weight to it. Now I've added 20-pound dumbbells. I have my dumbbells in the living room, but I've never lifted, like today I lifted 33,300 pounds total. And I'm getting close to the max I've ever lifted in one session was when I added the leg press. Now, when I press stuff with my legs, I'm pressing 200, 300, 400 pounds easy. And so this is the first time that all of that is nothing but upper body. So that's everything from the waist up. So I'm pretty excited for it. I'm not hulking out and I'm not tossing dumbbells at people or lifting, bench pressing a car or anything, but from coming from absolutely nowhere, from nothing, yeah, I'm not doing too bad, I think. And that's all that matters. When it comes to stuff like that, or anything really, even if it's as a freelance writer, you're only in competition with yourself. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what Patrick does. It doesn't matter what Chris does. It only matters what you do, how you progress. and surpassing your own abilities. And so that's where I go with it. And so, like every time I'm at the gym, I either equal or surpass my best records. That's all I care about, even if it's at 5 pounds a piece. And judging from the pictures, it's actually starting to pan out fairly well. So I'm pretty excited. Like from the back when I flexed, I got that V thing going on. Urgh. Oh, gotta stretch. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm excited for it. Yep, I'm slouching in my chair. Oh, I got my tailbone. Oh, I do have to work on my color though. Like I have like, if you look at Crossing Colorado's websites, I'll be doing a before and after photo tomorrow. I have tan lines of where I wear my tank top because I never take my shirt off, and I'm so pasty white. So it's pretty gross. Well, not necessarily gross. It stands out though. Yeah. Well, why do you keep getting down? Come on. Gosh, she's such a pain in the ass. Michael turning into the Hulk. Hulk smash. I don't know if I want to Hulk out though, because I don't want to sit here. I'm a freelance writer, so I'm sitting here working. I don't want to be like sitting like this because my arms are so big. That's one of my biggest fears. I'm like, if I get too big, I won't be able to sit at my desk. Walk sideways through the door. Will you stop? There. Jesus. You should do an inspirational speech. All you need is some epic music in the background and you're good to go. I have actually been told that before, where depending on the topic, when I start going on certain things, that I can do pretty well when it comes to stuff like that. So, but, yeah. Is that a cat or a mouse? I can't tell because I need glasses. It almost looks like Shadow. Shadow. Yeah. You smell good. You've been sleeping in laundry again, haven't you? See, oh, I smell like bounced dryer sheets. Hi, dude. Hey, Jonathan Parker. How's it going? Oh, Michael, what do you use to watch your carbs? I use MyFitnessPal. I record everything I eat in MyFitnessPal. I've been using MyFitnessPal since like 2014. And so the nutrition aspect of it will show you how your proteins, carbs, and fats break down. So I use MyFitnessPal for almost every day. I used it for like 3 years straight. And then I missed Halloween one night because we were at a party and I didn't record anything I ate that day and it ruined my streak. And after that, I kind of just, no. You love cats and that means you are great. Well, thank you very much, Jonathan. I do love cats. I have 6. And this is my Shadow, and she's a bit of a pain in the ass. You missed Max. Max is my big black one that's usually sitting on my lap. You should, yeah. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. I need glasses. And you should also make videos of your rants. That would be so amazing. Sam has been trying to get me to do those since YouTube became a thing. She's always wanted to record my rants because there's been times where I would just go off on shit. And she wanted to make a channel called Michael's Rants and just post them. Oh, so that's a possibility, but I don't know how well they'll work on YouTube nowadays. Cat lovers are on a higher level. Thank you. Yes, we are. Greetings from the Netherlands. Well, thank you very much, Jonathan Parker. Greetings from Colorado, USA. Denver, to be exact. Hello there, Mr. Parker. I concur. Yep. I'm a big fan of cats. Always have been. I've always had a cat since I was 5. Oh. And this is one of my babies. She is 4. Huh. August 10th, 2017. Her mama passed away just a couple months ago. But I still have her baby, so. I love how Shadow gently touches your face with her paw. It's so sweet. Yes, gently, my ass. She gets her claw stuck in me all the time. Max will be gentle. This one here gets stuck in me. Huh. Goofball. She's my Shadow. I love. Let's see. So, like today, I went to the gym. I got myself a torta for lunch. What I logged in MyFitnessPal, I got it from a restaurant. Most restaurants and foods are in MyFitnessPal. Now, mostly because the database is actually ran by users. So a lot of users will go in and take the time to put in all the nutritional data for it. So, like, I can put in. Well, let's see. For an example, I have, let's see, my diary, like today, I put in, well, I haven't been out to eat anything, but I did put in my whiskey, the Fireball, which is 216 calories. How many carbs was that? 22 grams of carbs. Then I added the Dr. Pepper Zero, which had like nothing in it. But like I can go through and put in Jack in the Box, the cheeseburger I found. So there's actually quite a bit you can put into it. Let's see. Look at this dude. Did you know this Cheetah's Meow? And I have more videos. Cheetah's Meow. Cool. KDC, I just Googled nutrition, information, beef torta, and all kinds of info came up. Yeah, that's because a lot of people run it. What is it like in the Netherlands? Let's see. Oh, there you go. MFP has it all in. Yeah, MyFitnessPal is great. It's boring in the Netherlands. I'd rather live in Canada or the U.S. This is original nature here. See, I don't know, just some boring grasslands. I would love boring grasslands, man. Like out here in Denver, my yard is 99% sand. Like when I walk in my backyard, even right now, it feels like I'm walking on the beach. I shit you not. So not everything is always, the grass is always greener, obviously, but I don't know. Some of the pictures I saw of the Netherlands, I would love to live out there. I like Oklahoma, so I know what you mean. I got myself a steak torta, but it seemed a little lacking in meat, so I cooked myself some extra steak to put on top of it. This is lacking cheese. Oh yeah, I've done that before. Hey, this could use another 8 ounces of anything. But yeah, MyFitnessPal, I have yet to find. Like in the very beginning when I was using MyFitnessPal, I came across a lot of stuff that wasn't in the app. But nowadays, so many people use it, and so it's pretty easy to come up with just about anything. But you gotta be careful because some companies, especially when it's manufactured food, will change their recipes fairly often. And so sometimes they'll say it's 140 calories, but now the recipe this time around is 130 calories. So you got to pick the right one. Or you can manually enter it in yourself. But you got to keep an eye on that kind of stuff because manufacturers change your recipes a lot. I can see the sunrise every morning from my apartment. I see it every morning when I go to work out. Unfortunately, my windows are north and south facing, so if I want to see the morning, I have to go outside. But that's fine because I own my house. And so I sit outside with my blue jays. I have blue jays that come down and eat every morning. So I've got blue jays, about 20 sparrows and house finches. The pinion jay comes down, 2 doves, and 5 or 6 squirrels at once. Fill my tree. So, and I feed them all because I'm that kind of guy. And so I hang out every morning with all these animals. I love blue jays. And we watch the sun come up, so it's pretty cool. I have a simple question. Sorry, Michael, I can't resist. And, oh, she got hit on you? True story, I eat out to avoid cooking. But if the food is nasty, I will cook and make it better. So I defeat the purpose of eating out, right? Like, dude, you'll save so much more money if you cook yourself. And you won't have to worry about eating all that junk. I mean, so it's... what do you think of Trump? Like or dislike? Me? Yes, you. Sunrise and sunset or mountains are best. Yes. That's one of the biggest things I miss about living in Utah. Like in Ogden is where I'm from. The sun comes up at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's because you got the Wasatch Front right there. And so the sun's like up. I love, like going up camping like at Lost River, Green River, Green River Lake. That's where the salmon is. Oh, we have some of the best fucking lake salmon up here. So, camping on Green River Lake was amazing. The sun coming up from that was pretty cool. One of the coolest though that I've ever had was Yellowstone. Camping out at Yellowstone. The sunrises in Yellowstone are pretty nice. But I love them here in Colorado because they get this deep purple right off the bat, so it's awesome. I just love to hear foreign perspectives. But yeah, it's you probably scared him off, Doc. I think about Trump. I'm out. I try not to be like I would like my channel to be non-judgmental. Everybody knows I'm not a Trump supporter at all, but I'm not going to hold that against anybody. This is WriterSanctuary. I want everybody to feel comfortable no matter what. So, which is why I try not to keep it. That's why I try to keep it away from being political, because otherwise I'd probably piss a lot of people off. But not as many as you'd think, though, because I'm not as left as what many people might think. Politics aside, there's something I like about both our last two presidents. I don't care for Biden, though, sorry. Yeah. I like Trump and Obama. Yeah, I like Obama, too. Yeah. Each their own, you know? It's like Dad was a Trump supporter. I love my dad. I don't hold that. I dated a Trump supporter. So I don't hold that kind of stuff against people. Since he even budgeted on the U.S. endangered species nest, ensuring endangered turtles being trapped into dead traps. I mean, who would even think that is okay? I do not understand such a decision. I agree with Jonathan Parker. There's a lot of things that, yeah. Especially when it comes to environment stuff, but then I'm kind of I'm a green geek, so I have a lot of issues with the last administration, but that's okay. I just get really excited when I meet foreigners. Interesting. You're gonna wet yourself there. Yeah. See, that's why I stay up till 9, because we get all kinds of cool people coming in late. But anyway, it is 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock. Did we ever really resolve anything aside from dealing with impostor syndrome? My friend from Germany hates Trump. Most I know foreigners do. Yeah, me too. I know people in Ireland that can't stand him. I know a lot of people in Scotland can't stand him either. She hates Trump a lot. Is this your special friend? Hey, shut Michael. It's not easy. Good night, guys. Too tired. Have to get some sleep. See you on Monday. Good night, Ron. Have a good evening, and I'll see you on Monday, buddy. And I hope you got to see my view on my video. I finally got to use it. So I will do a real review on Kindle Create in the future. It does have a lot of cool features. You don't want to use it as an editor. It's a formatting tool for Kindle Direct Publishing. So I'll definitely use it for that. So I'll do a much more in-depth video for it later. She was my special friend, Michael. She was your special friend. Uh-oh. Did you try to get too special and she like said no? Friend zone. I don't know if I'll ever get to see my special friend again. I will. I'm just looking it up. Anyway, so I guess to recap before we call it a night, we covered imposter syndrome, how it sucks ass, and that you gotta figure out a way to get around it. Especially, I'm mostly talking to myself. We don't talk anymore, though? Oh, that's a bummer. It's okay. I don't either. If Trump gets a bit greener, I'll be okay with him. At least he is himself. Biden claimed to do something about the ecocidal president of Brazil. He didn't. Girls usually approach me first, Michael. I don't get approached by girls, but mostly because I don't ever fucking leave the house. No one ever approaches me anyway. I'm the creepy 45-year-old graying guy that everybody wants to avoid at all costs. Look, he's so sad getting coffee by himself. If Trump wants to do something, I would support him. Yeah. I wouldn't, but each their own. I would vote for a broken rock before I vote Trump. A ton of damage to the environment and push other species to extinction, so there is that. Yeah, so did Trump. A bag of shot. The bag of shit. Anyway. I'm not a big fan of sharks either, but that's because we have a mutual understanding. I don't play in their backyard. They don't play in mine. It's all good. I don't necessarily hate them, but yeah. I sure as hell don't want to see him in a tornado. Anyway, what else did we figure out? That KDC and I are aiming to be ripped by the end of the year. Is that right? I think so. We're going to be godly. How did this happen? It went left fast. He wants sharks to go extinct because it's his worst nightmare. I would think any debt collector would be his worst nightmare. I'm pretty slow when it comes to debt attraction. All my lady friends had to make moves and spill it out to me. I wouldn't know. No one ever makes moves. Like I said, I never leave the house, so still hasn't banned me, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, I should hit the mute button. Two godly men. Yes. I will be Bacchus. No, I will be I don't want to be Hercules. Can I be like Hermes? I said Hermes, not herpes. Well, you might fix it. Okay, no more Trump talk. Let's all keep it sane. This isn't a political channel. It's WriterSanctuary. We write stuff and drink. Have a good time. Want mosquitoes to go extinct without realizing the ramifications that should happen? They are essentially ecosystem. Actually, I would have an argument that mosquitoes aren't essential to the ecosystem because there's other insects that do the exact same thing that they do without the annoyance. Mosquitoes are a bane and they are a complete waste of space. All they do is spread malaria and not COVID, West Nile. I don't know any Greek gods besides Hercules. Okay, then let's be Roman gods. Let's see. Have a nice sleep, dude. You are charismatic, dude. Are you talking to me? I don't know if I'm charismatic, but I try. Michael, we're just having friendly discourse. No, that's fine. 90% drinking, 10% writing. There you go, KDC. I'm drunk. Oh, Heineken. Hey. I bet your Heineken's probably stronger than ours, though, huh? Oh, I don't know. This is Colorado. We sell some beer. We don't do that, whatever generic shit Utah has. Oh, no. We ramp our alcohol content up. Mosquitoes fertilize cocoa plants. So if you like chocolate, yeah, but other insects do as well. So I don't know. Them and wasps, screw with those things. Yep. Yeah, wasps are kind of pointless too. Honeybees, I'd keep around. Like when I grow pumpkins every year, and I love when my pumpkins start blooming because I'll have like 50 or 60 yellow flowers out there, and I got all the honeybees going and doing their thing, pollinating, getting their stuff. I'm like, that's cool. I support the bees. But the moment those little yellow jacket motherfuckers with the stingers come out, oh, it's game on. I will tag them out of the air. Don't get me started. I will go on a rant about wasps. I'm just here for the booze, not a writer story. Yeah, we're just here to drink. Well, Michael, there was a country that banned mosquitoes, and their crops dried out. How do you ban mosquitoes? Because I highly doubt mosquitoes give a rat's ass if they're banned. Got to give them a paperwork and provide food to many species. I love honeybees. Just too bad I'm allergic. Mosquitoes just belong here, even if they pester us. I could do without. Then again, I had West Nile from it, so I have a kind of a unique perspective. It didn't kill me, luckily, but it was bad. It was like when COVID first came out, and they're all giving you the symptoms of everything, and all I could think is, I lived through West Nile, which had a 13% mortality rate, and it didn't give a rat's ass how old you were. 13% of everybody died, and those who didn't often got meningitis from it, which wound up killing most of them. So I'm like really lucky, but then I'm thinking, fuck, I've lived through West Nile. COVID's got nothing on West Nile. Bring it. But I wind up being immune to COVID and coronaviruses anyway. So, in fact, I can't remember last time I had the flu. Let them be. Yeah. I'll still kill them if they come near me. Huh. There's some creatures we have zero tolerance for. Jumping spiders, I let live. I'll even let them live inside my house. Jumping spiders kill cockroaches. So yeah, bon appetit, boys. But wolf spiders, nah. You come in my house, you're dead. You can hang out in my garden. You can hang out outside. But the moment you cross my threshold, you're in my house. So, no. There's some things I have zero tolerance for. Exactly. No, they drove mosquitoes to extinction. Might be the same for mosquitoes. Wasn't malaria passed by mosquitoes? Yes, malaria is passed by mosquitoes. Still passed by mosquitoes. So yeah, mosquitoes carry some bad shit. So, yeah. I understand it. But at least, accepting you as a charismatic dude, at least they keep population control under control. Okay? How much of that Heineken have you been drinking, man? I get what you're saying, though, John. Your kitty is so cute. Meow, wow, wow, wow. Yep, yep. Yeah, she's pissy because the door's still shut. Yeah. 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 Come on. Come on. You want to come up here or not? I'll even move the arm. How about that? Come on. Oh. I'm not picking you up. You can jump. Lazy ass. Come on. Well, come on. Jeez. We need an invitation. The world would be a better place if we could eradicate things that bug us, that people and bugs. What? That would be... The world would be a better place if we could eradicate things that bug us, that people and bugs. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Patrick. So many people would be gone. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. I see your nap problem is gone. Yeah, kind of. I think a lot of that is Dan likes to have his compost stuff he puts out in the compost. He lets it kind of sit there in his kitchen downstairs a little longer than it should. So, like gnats, Mike, did you change the kind of litter you buy? Your gnats are gone. No, I scooped the boxes. And actually, I usually keep my boxes clean. I think what it is that I think somebody probably took some veggies out to the compost pile finally. So, yeah, I'm even drinking wine. They're not bugging me. So, Patrick, what? Yeah, yeah. Malaria was bad in Florida. I feel like it must be rough to live in Florida. Yeah, for more than just malaria. It's Florida, man. Here's a fun game. Type in any year at all in Google, followed by Florida man, and see what comes up. Do you hate dogs like me? I don't hate dogs. Diana does. I'm definitely a person. I prefer cats, but I love dogs. I had a black lab and a Rhodesian Ridgeback, and Bandit and Pandora. And right now we have Penny. Penny is Dan's dog. He lives downstairs, but she spends all day with me. So, I love animals, which is why I care for all the blue jays and sparrows and house finches. I get red-winged blackbirds once a year, about this time. So they should be coming soon. What else do I get? Not pigeons, doves, squirrels galore, because I feed the squirrels. Hawks. I kind of feel bad because I feed the squirrels, which brings the hawks around. So I feel like I'm baiting the trap. Makes me feel bad. But what else we got here? We got some chickadees. I got a lot of chickadees. And some weird birds that sound like someone playing in a metal, like I can't make the sound effect. I'll have to record it one of these days, but it's like a thunk, thunk, thunk. Pretty cool though. No, I do not hate dogs, but I do consider them to be mutilated wolves that should have never be paired with humans. If you weren't so smart, you'd understand us normal people. Well, I was saying the world would be a better place if we could get rid of everything that bugs us, people and all. There we go. That made way more sense. I love birds too. Cats and birds are my favorite animals. Too bad they don't go well together. Nope, not really. Cats are naturally paired with people. Dogs, or rather wolves, had to be naturalized to be paired with humans. Yeah. Shit. Egypt thought they were gods. They still think they're gods. See? I love dogs. I love most animals, especially baby animals. Even bats are cute when they are newborn. I'm actually debating on building a bat box out back because I do have bats that fly overhead, and I think it'd be kind of cool to have a bat box out there. Sorry, my phone changes how I write. Yeah, it does. Yep, your phone fucks with you more than anything. But yeah, cool. Alrighty, so let's wrap this up. I agree, bats are super cute. I once saw a baby bat hanging upside down. I want a big red fox face bat. Those are cool looking, actually. Cats are the best. That is my final statement. Yep, I've always been a cat person. That cat is so cute, Michael. Thank you. That's Shadow. Huh? Yeah, Miss Shadow. Oh, so let's see. To wrap things up, we talked about imposter syndrome, how KDC and I are looking to be ripped gods by the end of the year. That mosquitoes suck, but they're necessary. Cats are the best animals. Malaria is bad in Florida. Yeah, we kind of covered a bunch of random shit. Are you feeling better? A bit, yes. I'm still, by the time the show's over, I will probably kind of revert back to where I was, but that's only because of what the conversation I'm about to have. So, not really looking forward to it. So, yeah. That's okay. Everybody hates different things, I suppose. Yep, everybody has their cup of tea. Some people like to drink Fireball. Other people like to drink $100 bottle of whiskey. People drink $15 bottle of wine. Other people like to go to Napa Valley. I'm telling you, put a Splenda packet. Oh, there's Russian Babe. So Ron did leave, but that was kind of a long delay. So I wonder if Ron came back. He said he was getting tired. I don't know. How's it going, Russian Babe? I'll be fine, really. It's life. I'm getting old. I hate everything, so I'm good. There you go. Fuck it all. I'm too old to care anymore, you know? It's like, one thing I hate, though, is when they're all talking, like, on the news, how Generation Y, Generation Z, Millennials, Boomers, they skip over Generation X every fucking time. Generation X is why you fuckers have YouTube in the first place. God, it makes me mad. Did I miss anything? You missed a lot, actually. Even if it's fake, the writing is very convincing. I don't know where you went with that, Diana. That not Ron, it's Doc. Well, let's see. I guess you could if you log in with your phone while on a laptop. Have two different accounts going at the same time. That's all right. Anywho, but yeah, Nat, you missed quite a bit. Oh, Jonathan Parker came in. We were talking about cats being the best, and he's getting liquored up on Heineken. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and, dude, I don't even know how to manage my own YouTube account. There's no way I could create another one. Russian Babe is back. Do you think she'll give me her number? I don't know, ask her. Then she'll ask you for an iTunes card. Wearing that shirt, do you think an Ace Ventura with Jim Carrey would eventually be kind of fun? Hey, I like Hawaiian shirts. I'm telling you, You can't see it now, but in my closet, I've got like 30. Oh, what? I've got 30 Hawaiian shirts back there. I have like maybe 2 shirts that aren't patterned in some way. So I like my shirt. Calm down, Mike. You might stroke out. I like him. I'm sorry. Ow! That would hurt. Ouch. Yeah. You're so violent. I do too. What, you have Hawaiian shirts? Say something to cheer Michael up. Hawaiian shirts are cool. I like Hawaiian shirts. I like them a lot. This is one of my newer ones. But my favorite shirt is actually a black shirt, but it has flower print, and you can only see them at certain types of light. So it's like silky soft. Oh, I love it. Love that shirt. iTunes, too bad. I have an Android phone. We'll never get an iPhone, right? The shirts. Cool. Yeah, I'm telling you. Some of my favorite shirts were Hawaiian shirts. A sequel. Let's see, ow! I kind of like Ace Ventura. I like the second one. I quote a lot from it, actually. How old are you? Charlie Parker is 39. Diana's sniffing up your tree. He's on the other side of the world. Long distance relationships don't work. You're a gamer developer, and I'm pretty sure you know your way around a PC. This isn't about PCs, it's about YouTube. It's not user friendly. YouTube, yeah. If there's anything YouTube isn't, it's user friendly. This is coming from a creator's perspective. YouTube is a clusterfuck. In so many ways. But only for us small creators. The larger people don't seem to have a problem. It is what it is. Oh, Michael, don't make assumptions. Wasn't making an assumption. You're flirting. Yeah, she's trying to get out the door. Oh. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching. It was sorry, it was kind of a blah again. I got to figure out my problem. I try not to be so blah. Like, I thought going for a walk would kind of at least get my head right, but there's days it's really hard. So, have I seen Dune? I've seen the original. I haven't seen the new. I was a big fan of the original Dune in the 80s, but I haven't seen the new one. It's pretty easy. I know I'm 2 people on YouTube. I saw it a month ago. I actually have like 5 YouTube channels. Wait. Hold on. Let me check. I bet I have more than that. Switch account. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 channels, and I manage an 8th for my client. I only put content on like 3 of them, so this is rush. Quit. Well, don't mess with her. She's like 3 times your body size. She will hurt you. Max whooped her ass. Oh, oh, honey, we need to talk. Who? Who needs to talk? It's Chris. Chris is usually Deadpool, so or Ryan Reynolds. So Russian Babe, I'm still thinking Russian Babe is Patrick, or not Patrick, but Ron. So because you never see them together at the same time, huh? See, was released in the Netherlands a month ago. Didn't realize it wasn't released in the U.S. I wasn't paying attention. I'm anti remakes. I hate when people remake shit. So I don't know if I'll actually ever watch it. I might out of morbid curiosity, but I don't know. There's some remakes that just shouldn't be remade. That's it. I need to watch my carbs. Yep. Great movie, a good movie, great atmosphere. So then Tron. Chris is indeed a Russian babe, but he is not Russian babe. Well, then I give up. I nope. I'm the real Ryan Reynolds. Sorry. I wish. Yeah. I wish he would return and say something. I always thought she was you, Doc. See, I thought Russian Babe was Ron because every time Russian Babe was there, Ron wasn't, and Chris was as Ryan Reynolds at the same time Russian Babe was on because they were talking. So I knew it wasn't Chris. So and Diana was talking to Russian Babe, so it wasn't Diana unless she's talented and using the phone for one account and the computer for another, which is probably something I would do. But I'm still thinking it was Ron because now Russian Babe's gone. Ron said he was tired. He probably just logged in real quick to. So I don't know. It's not a remake. It's a film based on the book. So is the original. Why do people think it was me? Kind of like an alter ego. Kind of interesting. Diana has an alter ego. I do. I am Captain Kickass. I was back when I was a teenager. Not anymore though. Remakes are films based on movies. This one is purely based on the book. Well, what I'm saying though is that the original from the 80s was also based on the book. And so they remade the movie based on the movie based on the book. Basically. So I don't know. I might watch it. I might not. So I liked the original. We'll have to see. Oh, kids just walked in. No, I would create a Russian man account and use it to flirt with myself. That's sad. Wow. I guess the best comment word. That's kind of sad though, really. Okay, I'm here. Yeah, I've been trying to say goodbye for like a half hour. Alrighty. I think we're gonna wrap it up though. The kids just got here. I can hear people walking into my house. So I love when people create alternate accounts and post funny YouTube comments. Sad or brilliant? Sad.
Are you still streaming?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to crash the stream for a minute.
I think it's brilliant. Dr. Nana, do you like Dutchmen?
Stop!
Why? What do you
I
need?
just want to say hi.
Okay.
That's it. I just want to say hi to everybody.
Sam says hi to everybody.
I'm sure they all heard me.
How do you do it? Because I only have 2 emails. I actually think like half my YouTube channels are linked to one email address. No, I have plenty. Never mind.
Email addresses? You have like 12.
Our doc, Jonathan Parker, I don't know, but I'd like to find out. Okay, guys. Good night, Al. Good night, Michael. Good hang in there, buddy. Thank you very much. Katie C says hi, Sam.
I see that.
No, Michael, don't you dare stop this chat. It is 9:30. I want to go wallow in my drink. I want to go wallow in self-pity. Leave me alone. Chris says hi to Sam.
I see it. I see.
Angela says hi. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Good night, everybody.
All right. She says good night.
I just wanted to come say hi since you were still on.
Diner.
And I was sad that I couldn't join.
How would you find out? Whoa, did I miss something? Do you like Dutchmen? Oh, I don't know, but I'd like to find out. How would you find out? Hey, this is the spawning pool. This is not WriterSanctuary date night. Make me jealous. The host wants to wallow in his drink, and what a right is it? That is. Yeah, I want to wallow in self-pity. I had bad juju going on, so I get a chat room. Yeah, get a room, get a roof. Would you date an American woman? Probably not if he's in the Netherlands. I'm telling you, long distance relationships don't fucking work. That's rule one. Rule number one. Never date somebody who lives in another country. Anywho, I'm wrapping it up. Fuck it. If you guys want to date, get on Tinder. Had the money for it and wasn't drunk on ditch beer, preventing me from making plans ever. Well, Dutch beer. Yeah, I think it was funny when you said ditch beer, because we have a thing here in the States. It's rot gut. That means that's the cheapest possible liquor you can possibly find that has alcohol in it. Usually fucks you up pretty good. Doc has all luck with Dutch and German guys. Yeah, it's okay, so yeah. I'm leaving. Good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping by and watching my sad, pathetic ass. And yeah, we'll be back on Monday night. Same bat time, same bat channel. I gotta fix my shirt. Looks like I'm trying to show cleavage. Oh, that's my special German friend. I think I'll marry a German guy. I don't know. Maybe I should too. Wow. Okay. All right. This has gone on far enough. All right. So good night, everybody. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And Dutch guys are better. I would be cheap. I'm easy to please. Me too. Good night, guys. See you on Monday. More original as Trainwreck. Yep. Good night, guys. And doesn't make cheap and easy to please doesn't always work. So good night.